Girl, so Durk was Durk was arrested for a murder for hire, right? And he's currently had 3 bond proceedings, and that he just keeps getting denied. So this is something I like to call parking lot principles. We're going to talk about the criminal procedure process, and we're going to follow this case. Now, mind you, this ain't legal advice, and I'm not your attorney. But we're going to keep it cute, we're going to keep it quick, and we're going to keep up. Now, let's catch up to speed to where we are in the criminal process. The criminal process generally starts with an arrest, right? It's either the police responding to something, or they've investigated and they have some type of like charging document warrant for your arrest. After your arrest, you have to have something called a first appearance. This is mandatory, and a lot of states have hourly requirements that you have to have your first appearance after you're arrested. It could be 48 hours, could be 24 hours, whatever the case is. At that first appearance, some important things are going to happen. The judge in the state has to let you know what you're being charged with, and they have to let you know your rights in the proceedings, right? One of those rights is you are entitled to an attorney regardless if you can afford one. And the reason that this is because there was a Supreme Court decision called Gideon v. Wainwright that said everybody charged in a criminal case is entitled to an attorney. So at this point, Durk has already been arrested, and he's already had his appearance in front of the judge. First appearance. Some states have your first appearance and your bond hearing simultaneously. In a previous jurisdiction I worked in, we did it all the same day. However, some states have your first appearance and your bond hearing separate. Now, bond, I'm sure we all know what bond is, but quick refresher. At the bond hearing, you're essentially arguing to the judge that you're not going to flee, you're going to come back, and you're not going to commit crimes while you're out on bond. They just want to be assured that you're going to follow laws and you're going to show up for the rest of your proceedings. Now, baby, in Durk's case, they found out that he was using other inmates' cell phones in the jail, and the prosecution got up there and was like, clearly has a complete disregard for the rules. Look what he doing in jail. He don't care there. He not going to care out. The judge did agree, and they denied bond. So at this point, his attorneys keep trying. If your bond is granted, you pay a monetary amount and you're able to get out of jail and pursue your case outside of detention. If your bond is denied, like Durk in this case, you can appeal and re-ask for a bond, or you just got to sit in there and wait till your case. Now, the crazy thing with Durk's case is the state was actually contemplating whether or not they was going to give that man the death penalty. Anywho, that's it. I'll be back with more updates.